Greetings, pop culture fans. Whether you're a fan of Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Spider Man, or even Gem and the Holograms, my name is John Edward Lee, and I'm here with a special episode of Universe Expanding Books and Toys. This is special because I happened to get two packages today from two of my best friends. I've never met them in my life. They live in different parts of the country. I have friends that I grew up with that I really don't have the ability to access geographically because I live further away from where I grew up. But these are guys I talk to literally every day. You know, there are Star Wars collectors like myself that banded together after finding each other on social media, and occasionally we send each other stuff. And I was lucky enough to actually get packages from two of them. One, I know exactly what's in it with a bonus surprise that I don't know. The second, I have no idea what's in here. I really, really, really don't. So I wanted to really record this video, not only to share what I am getting, because I haven't gotten them yet, although I physically have the packages, I haven't seen what they are, but because I think it's important to show a genuine emotional reaction to getting gifts from friends, especially amongst the collector community. And so that's what I'm doing. I cannot guarantee that something might not make me a little too emotional. So be warned. So I'm going to start with the package I got from my friend John Simonson. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive item that I was like, I might not end up getting to be able to purchase that. But he had happened to grab one, was like, did you want one? And I was like, yes, I want one. So let's open this guy up. I was told to open it very carefully because he added a little surprise for me, which I have no idea what it is. So I'm excited to see what it is. I won't venture to guess, but he is an artist, so I'm very interested to see what is in here. Alright. So there's the package for the actual thing that I was getting. Oh, nice. And there it is. Oh, it's awesome. It is his logo for his YouTube channel. I should have researched what it is before. I'll have to link it in the down below so that you can see his amazing art. That's him. He does great things. He had an art piece in a show recently, which is really, really cool. Check him out. But let's check out what he sent me. So, this was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I'm a big fan of G.I. Joe, as any kid from the 80s might or might not be. Again, I'm also a fan of Gem. I'm also a fan of My Little Ponies. Anything from the 80s is pretty much cool with me. Check out my Metroid t-shirt. Alright, so let's open this guy up also very carefully because part of what makes this awesome is the box. Oh, I'm excited already. I mean, I've been excited all week. This package was supposed to arrive on Monday and arrived today on Thursday. Thanks, Hurricane Aaron. Alright, so there's one episode of G.I. Joe where, Cobra's done. They've run out of money. They have to come up with an idea, and they come up with this idea to create a band, a rock band, an 80s rock band, to subliminally influence an entire generation of young people. This is the 80s, so this is MTV. This is exactly what they're spoofing. They're spoofing hair bands, but this is the set. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Cold Slither, made up of the Dreadnoks. And check it out, there's a poster for Gem and the Holograms, The Average Joes, which is at the end of the episode. There's more Cold Slither dates, and the venue itself with the G.I. Joe logo on it. Oh, does this have to be cut off? Yeah, it does. I'm not sure if I'm going to open this set or not, but I definitely want to take the slip cover off because what's the point of getting action figures if you can't see them? I know that's a bit controversial, but it is the truth. In my opinion, my humble opinion. I will say, without any padding in this packaging, it's actually pretty awesome. It's really well done. All right, so there we go. Slip cover off. Let's see what we got. All right. Opening the doors, opening night, and there you have Cold Slither. There's Zartan and the rest of the Dreadnoks in the band itself. I actually just showed this in the camera and didn't look at them myself. Oh yeah, there they are on the sides. I see them. I was like, why is there only two guys? But on the side, there you've got your band and their instruments. Buzzer in the back with his drum kit on a stage. That's sick. I mean, that's the only word I can use to describe how cool this set is. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, to be honest. It takes up a lot of room, but as soon as I saw it, I really, really, really wanted it. And again, I didn't think I was going to get it because of the exclusivity and the time and finances and whatnot. But my friend John Simonson, Simo, came through. Really appreciate it, Bud. Very, very cool. I'm mixing up my words because I'm just so excited. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the back alley. Check it out. How cool is this set? I mean, honestly, I've got some San Diego Comic-Con sets that are really awesome, but this is a reference to one episode of G.I. Joe amongst, like, I don't know, like, more than 100 episodes. That's really awesome. All right, now I'm going to get into the package from my pal Chappie Chapman, who has hyped this up for like 7 months. I think before Christmas he was going to send it to me, and he was like, I'm not going to get it ready for you, maybe for your birthday, and my birthday's in January, and it is now August, so it took a long time. So I am built up for this, and to be honest, this is the one that I expect to get super emotional about because he has sent me some crazy stuff that I didn't even know existed. Some of his personal art, vintage figures, just things, just because he's my pal, you know? It's pretty awesome, and I really appreciate it. So let's check it out. I will also open this very carefully. This was the bigger and the heavier of the two packages, so I really have no idea what I'm going to see here. Carefully. Alright, so first things first is a personal letter. Oh, and something cute. I'm not going to read it out loud because it's personal, but I need to read it because it's the first thing that's in there. I really appreciate it, bud. Really do. One of the things he said that he put in there is a dinosaur for Fox. That's awesome. Of course, this is from Jurassic World. I'm assuming this is a T-Rex. I know my dinosaurs. Yeah, it says T-Rex. Might have to add some feathers to him. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that, but T-Rex probably had some feathers. I'm a huge dino nerd. I've never done any videos about that because I don't collect Jurassic Park or Jurassic World toys in general because I get a little nerdy about like how they're represented. But this guy's really cool. I love dinosaurs. This guy is going to go next to, let's see if Fox enjoys him first. But Fox is not a toy guy. How is he my dog? I'll let him play with him. He plays with the toy for one day and then he's done. So that'll go on a shelf. But Fox will enjoy that for about 20 minutes. All right, so let's see what else is in here. Oh my gosh. Jabba's Sand Barge. This is a Micro Machines Action Fleet. A really, really awesome series of figures, or toys, ships from the 90s. Really, really cool. They put a lot of detail into these. It's got Jabba. Who else we got here? I'm at the age now where I gotta take my glasses off to read things. Yak Face. Oh, that is Yak Face. And R2 serving drinks. So if you can see them in there. Yak Face is Easily one of the most expensive vintage figures to own. So that's really, really, really cool. I'm a Dune fan, so I always like the sand stuff. No, I'm lying. I'm a Dune fan. I really kind of hate Tatooine, but this is pretty cool. This HasLab is something I didn't get as far as the big ships, because it's not really a ship, it's kind of a vehicle. And at the time, I just definitely couldn't afford it. So it's nice to have a version of that, for sure. I even think that ties into the Shadows of the Empire book, because that took place a lot on Tatooine. Oh, so something about Chappie is he really, really enjoy. I'm not going to open this right now. Really, really enjoys Ewoks and Tusken Raiders. So one of the things in here is a Tusken Raider on card Hallmark ornament. That's really cool. My Christmas tree is usually dinosaurs, Star Wars, and Nightmare Before Christmas, and superheroes. So that certainly goes right into the theme there. Jeez. Man, there's so much stuff in here. Topps Ninja Turtles cards. Like, come on. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this has a piece, I'm sure this has gum in it. Yeah, one stick of gum. I ain't eating that. I'm probably not going to open this. And it's got my favorite Ninja Turtle Donatello on it. Some Star Wars trading cards. I know this scene well. It was cut out of the original Star Wars. It's when Luke finds out his best friend has joined the rebellion, and it inspires him. Should have been in there. It's in the novelization. It's in the comic adaptation. And a card for the re-release of Return of the Jedi in theaters, which was a really cool piece of art. So, very appreciative of that. E.T. cards. Well, also with some crazy powdery gum in there for sure. I saw E.T. as a child, and by the time I was a teenager, I really hated E.T. I thought it was dumb. I questioned why they would make a character so ugly looking and like piles of skin. And in the past, 10 years, I've really started to appreciate E.T. again. It is a fantastic movie. It's really, really, really good and really, really, really touching. Now, I could tell what this was by the back of it, because I know this series of books. The Shakespeare version of Star Wars. These are really cool. This is like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies in that vein, where it's the actual story of Star Wars, A New Hope, I'm assuming. Yeah, verily, A New Hope. But just written in a Shakespearean style. And he also, added a card of my favorite Jedi of all time. Oh, my camera's drifting on me. Yeah. That's how excited I am. My camera's drifting. All right. We're just going to roll with that. Jocasta Nu. Like, Jedi librarian Jocasta Nu. I'm a Jedi librarian. In fact, I very much thought of doing a gender-swapped cosplay of Jocasta Nu. So that's really cool. She's right there, actually. You can't see her. She's just off camera. But I do have the action figure that this is from. But I don't want to take her out. If she's in a package, I don't want to take her out of that because you can see her so well. So, really, jeez. Oh my god, more trading cards. Another Donatello. I just saw what the next one was. This one does not have gum because it's a little bit later. G.I. Joe cards. So I got G.I. Joe stuff from two of my buds. All right. Oh, gosh. I got to open this. I knew what that meant. Not immediately, but pretty close to it. Wow. This is a cool thing. This is a cool thing. Man, dang, Chappie. Oh, my gosh. Jeez, look at that. That is amazing. I mean, the camera's not even picking up how cool it... Oh, my God. That is some quality work. And there's another similar package in here. Not even last thing. Come on. Oh, my God. because it didn't show what it was. It is also from the same line, Jurassic base. So I'm assuming this is a base for that amber egg with the bug inside. Yeah. Very cool. So let's put it together. One of the things that he and I and the rest of my group of friends have been enjoying is the new Alien show. So, an egg, I mean, oh my gosh, I love dinosaurs, man. Like, this dude gets me, for sure. And not to downplay John Simonson, like, he gets me too. But this is an incredible gift. This is really amazing. But anyways, it reminds me of the alien eggs that are in the show. So it's just been on my mind. It's been on all of our minds. That show was amazing. You should really check it out. If you like aliens and super violence, because it's not for the light of heart. All right. He also knows that I like to collect Star Wars playing cards. I don't like playing any card games. I really despise it. But for some reason, I really like collecting card sets. And this is a very graphic set, which is awesome. And Boba Fett, another thing about him and me is we both have the same tattoo in the same spot. So we're definitely have the same Boba fetish. I'll never get sick of saying that pun. The last thing I assume is a poster because it's in a tube. It's so delicate. It's two things. Man, just going for all my favorite things. And like I said earlier, the gem is here because she was on the Cold Slither. That's also part of my favorite thing. So I'm going to be really careful with this. A poster for Transformers 1, which is a really fantastic animated movie about the origins of Transformers from last year. People didn't see it enough, and now there's not going to be a sequel. That's a shame, but you should watch that. Go right next to my SEMO sticker right there. All right. Next one is also Transformers 1 with Orion Pax, who becomes Optimus Prime. Very cool. Very cool. I love how the colors pop on that. The last thing is so delicate. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. So another thing that I really, really like is Marvel Comics. And this, like, completes, like, the whole pantheon of amazing things. But there is the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't even know what this is made out of, but it's so thin and delicate as the original Star Wars film. I will tell you that the first time I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, this is Marvel Star Wars, for sure. It's by far one of my favorite Marvel movies, up there with, I really like Civil War, but Black Panther, Thor, Ragnarok, those are the best Marvel movies in my opinion. But yeah, that's the end of that box. I mean, that box was endless. Like, I'm going on almost 20 minutes now here. I thought I would be like, here's my Cold Slither. How awesome is this? And then here's whatever this is. It's awesome. But it was so much stuff. I mean, toys, Star Wars, G.I. Joe from both friends, Ninja Turtles, E.T., and of course, Jem was represented on the Cold Slither box. Like, why are you guys so good to me? I do really appreciate it, and I really like these guys a lot. Like I said, I talk to them every day. I consider them close friends, even though we've never met in real life. There are other members of this group as well that I need to shout out because we've exchanged gifts and we've done things. I also had friends like my friend Jennings and my friend Allie who've sent me things recently as well. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining me and letting me nerd out with things that I didn't deserve at all. I'm just a Star Wars nerd. You know, I don't really deserve any of this. But I do like try to send things out to other friends and things like that myself. So you got to nerd it forward. Again, my name is John Edward Lee. This has been a special episode of Universe Expanding Books and Toys. I will say that I've been planning to do a bunch of new episodes. I have stacks of things. Stacks of new toys from Andor. This is an Andor shelf, and this is about Free Comic Book Day. But I don't get paid for this, so the motivation needs to come. And this was more of a spur of the moment, so I apologize if I flubbed any words or anything like that, because I usually like to be much more prepared. But that being said, I've got stuff in the future lined up. This is the time of year where I can get back into it, and I get a little bit more free time at the house. So I do plan to do that. Thank you so much again. John Edward Lee, Universe Expanding Books and Toys. If you like nerdy stuff like this, please like, subscribe, share. Do whatever you can. Let's enjoy this nerdy journey together. What do I say? I usually say the Force will be with you always, but this is so not just Star Wars, but a little bit of everything. Not to mention Transformers. I forgot about that. And Jurassic Park. I mean, geez, man, so much of my favorite stuff. And I'm wearing one of my favorite Nintendo game shirts. I'm going on too long. Thank you so much. Nerd out.